The general walked past her M82, tall and imposing as he strode across the range, his gaze sweeping over the line of soldiers like he owned every inch of the ground. He had no idea that the soldier standing there, calm and collected, was about to make him pause. Asterisk, what city are you watching from today? If this story resonated with you, hit subscribe for more stories about extraordinary people. Her name was Lieutenant Harper, one of the newest members of the sniper unit. She was young, barely out of her 20s, but her presence carried a weight few could ignore. Every motion was precise, every glance measured, and yet she remained almost invisible to those who assumed experience only came with age and rank. The day had started like any other training session. Soldiers lined the range, weapons at the ready, while Harper adjusted the scope on her M82. Her eyes scanned the distant targets, calculating wind, distance, and angle with quiet confidence. She did not speak unnecessarily, and she did not seek attention. Her work was her reputation. As the general approached, his boots striking the ground with authority, some of the more outspoken officers could not resist making a show of their assumptions. One of them laughed softly, glancing at Harper and whispering that the rookie would never hold her nerve under observation. The words were meant to humiliate, to diminish her presence before the commanding officer. Harper did not react. Her focus never wavered. The scope lens reflected her determination, not arrogance. She aligned her rifle carefully, confirming every detail. The whispers grew, subtle ridicule passing through the ranks like a shadow. He was a man who had seen thousands of soldiers, yet he did not recognize the calm before the storm when it came in a quiet form. Minutes passed. Each officer on the line took their turn, and the general watched with an intensity that made the air thick. When it came to Harper, he expected hesitation, a stumble, a flaw. He did not anticipate precision. She loaded her rounds and took her position. Her breathing was steady, her posture unwavering. Then the unexpected happened. The sniper unit pin on her uniform caught the general's eye. A subtle glint against the fabric, a simple emblem that carried a story of elite training, of missions most would never hear about. His stride faltered. The whispers that had accompanied him seemed to vanish. He froze. It was not just the pin. It was the confidence behind it, the aura of someone who had faced impossible odds and come out unshaken. Harper's calm was her armor, her competence her statement. Without a word, she had commanded respect, not through challenge, but through undeniable proof of skill and authority. The mockery that had lingered in the air evaporated. Even those officers who had been bold enough to laugh could not ignore what was now clear. Harper was not a newcomer to underestimate. She had earned every mark, every mission, every badge through merit that few could match. The general, known for his discerning eye, recognized what many had overlooked. In that moment, Harper's presence rewrote assumptions. The line of soldiers could feel it too. Respect does not always come from titles, but from mastery and composure. She had reminded everyone that true authority is earned silently, often unnoticed, until it cannot be ignored. The day continued, but the lesson lingered. Harper did not boast. She did not demand recognition. Her work spoke for her, and it resonated more loudly than any words ever could. The general moved on, carrying with him a new understanding, a quiet acknowledgement of the strength that had stood unnoticed in plain sight. What remained for those watching was clear. Judgments based on appearances or age are fragile. True skill and quiet confidence can shift the balance in a single glance, a single emblem, a single moment of unwavering focus. Lieutenant Harper had reminded everyone that competence speaks louder than authority and that patience, preparation, and precision are forces no one should underestimate. What did this story make you feel? Where are you watching from? Subscribe to Soul Relief Stories for more real stories that heal the heart.